Welcome to Morning Jams on the Porch with Stephen Leake. I'm Stephen. It's June 20th, 2025, a Friday. I hope you had a good week. It's a beautiful day. Sun's out. Birds are chirping. There's hummingbirds buzzing the feeder. So I'm happy. I'm on the porch playing music. I've just been hanging out with my mom all day. So that's been fun. We went to Amelie's this morning and got some coffee. I kind of run on coffee and cigarettes, and that's what helps me think. Something I'd like to say is like, I post videos and post on social media and make music and write because that's how I supplement my disability income. It's the way I make money by posting stuff online. It's not meant to be offensive. It's not meant to hurt anybody's feelings. It's just my personal opinion. It should be taken for what it is. It's just entertainment to make you think. If it upsets you, don't watch it, or text me or something and let me know I'm hurting your feelings. It's not that big of a deal to me. I don't have to talk politics all the time. It's just my personal opinion it's just stuff I think about. Politics is not worth damaging real relationships over. And I apologize if I've done that. This stuff just amuses me, and it's how I make money. So, if you don't like it, please don't watch it. It's not worth it. I'm working on a new song called, this is called Methadone. And I have my demo recordings, my demo albums. These are not studio albums. I'm working on a service that allows me to get in touch with session musicians to actually do studio recordings. But I haven't done it yet. What I put out has just been demos. You really shouldn't be telling people to censor themselves, though. If you have a problem with somebody's speech, you should take it up with them personally. We should really be careful before we start censoring each other. It's nothing wrong. I'm a reasonable guy, and I'm glad to talk to anybody about anything. But just be careful before we start censoring each other. I'm getting paid for some of my creative work. I'm gonna buy some new guitars and a PA system and some equipment so I can tour. I'm talking to a good friend of mine who's gonna be my road guy. And we're gonna be in Charleston, Myrtle Beach, Columbia, Charlotte, Asheville, all over Wilmington, all over the Carolinas this coming fall and winter touring, and then it'll go into the next year. We do everything like a year ahead. I'm now planning for the tour. But I'm getting paid, and I'll have equipment so I can tour, and we can use our own stuff. My stuff should be fun and entertaining and just make you think. I'm just trying to to bring out differing viewpoints because I think that's important. I'm not an expert in anything, and I don't have a degree in anything. This is just my personal opinion. Having said that, I have personal experience with like Israeli women, and like if you don't want to listen to me, like I have firsthand experience with it. Um, but if you know better somehow, good for you. I'll stop talking about it. We have to be careful when we have open unrest on the streets and foreign paramilitary loose in our country, and then a new war pops up. We need to be very careful about what we do. Um, that's all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying let's not fight in Iran. I'm saying let's be careful and think it out. We can fully support Israel and win and be fine. But let's just think about it in more than just a religious way. Let's think about it as what's in our own national security interests. And I'll stop talking about anything else, really, and just play music. But you really need to consider if this is causing you to get to censoring other people. It's something you should think about. I have a right to make up my own mind about what's going on. And I'm like a pretty smart guy. Like, not only am I an intelligent guy, like this is the kind of stuff I've been thinking about 20 years and just been studying. And my opinion, I'm not such some random guy. My opinion holds weight, and I like talk to people who do shit like that all the time. Nobody very few, I won't say nobody, but very few people actually think it's a good idea to be jumping into the new stuff. The fact of the matter is, there were peace talks that were about to happen that now can't because of what's been done. And Iran allows international inspectors for their weapons. They've been upholding their end, and to like fuck up that process is not good. We can't afford to be so simplistic in our thinking about it. Just because you think that it's the end of the world and stuff doesn't mean we should run our country that way. These are two separate things. This stuff has diplomatic considerations to look at. We can't just do whatever we feel like because it's our religion. When you're playing with the public's when you're dealing with other people's kids and sending other people to do stuff in a war, you have to be extra careful about it. We have to do what's in America's best interest first. That's the essence of America First and MAGA. And I hope Donald Trump will take that into consideration. Congress is needed to make the decision to go to war. The president does not have the authority to declare war himself. It takes an act of Congress. And if Congress decides to do it, I'll get behind it. But it needs to be their decision. American Gangster. This is my guitar that I've had forever. It's an off-brand. I mean, I'm not so good at it that it really matters that I have a fancy guitar. But I would love to be able to get a Martin. That's been my dream for years, to be able to have a Martin guitar. And supposedly I'm getting paid, and I'll be able to get that soon. So. I'm going to be able to take my girlfriend on a trip to Asheville. I'm looking forward to that because I haven't really been able much in a long time to be able to treat somebody to something like that. And like I'm not getting paid a ton, but it's enough to get some guitars, a little weekend trip, some earrings for my girlfriend. And I'm going to use the remainder of it to go on tour this coming fall and winter. But I should be able to get a couple guitars, some amps, a PA system, stuff like that, so I can go on tour coming up. Like I said, I'm talking to a friend of mine who's going to be my road guy. And we're going to be all over the Carolinas coming up. It's going to kick off September 27th here at Sovereign Sound Studios. So be ready to come hang out with me and listen to my stuff. It's going to kick off the tour. and then we're going to end up a year later right back here for a recap concert. So that's what I've got planned coming up for the next year. Now I'm going to have a poster, a tour posters, and like promotional stuff coming up, printed up. So be looking out for that. I'm going to be making a tour schedule and stuff after I run it by my road guy. That's what we're going to be doing for the next few weeks, is scheduling the upcoming stuff. And I'm working on, as we speak, my vinyl album. My computer got fried. My good MacBook got destroyed, and so I had to buy a new Walmart laptop to get me through it. And so I'm having to find unique ways to find my old music that was saved, but I'll be able to do it. It's just taking a while. So I should be able to finish uploading the tracks to the website that does my vinyl album, and I should be able to start ordering that soon. And I'll tell you, if you go on my website, StephenLeake.com or StephenLeakeMusic.com, keep an eye out for the double album release. It should only be about $30 to $35, but it's gonna be a premium record. It's only a demo, and I'm gonna be saving up, and I just got paid. I'm gonna use some of that to actually do a studio recording of it. But this demo album would be like a special limited edition release. It's gonna be like the first physical recording we do that I've ever done. So I'm hoping it'll be special. Let me show you something. Part of the business of rock music is an ISRC assignment code. It's how the Billboard charts and all that kind of stuff keeps track of songs and how much they're being streamed and played on the radio and stuff like that. And this is what I got back with my codes. And whenever I publish a track on the internet, it's embedded with this code. So that's just part of the business I have to do. And that's what part of the work of being a label, being your own label. I'm kind of a DIY indie rocker guy, and it's I really enjoy doing all of this myself. I get full creative control over everything I do. Even the artwork is done by me, and I even deal with the business part of it. I'm completely 100% own everything I do. I own all my masters. Nobody tells me what to think. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm beholden only to myself and to my fans to give them what they like. That's what I'm going to do. My music is meant to stuff I like and my friends like. And if other people enjoy it, that's just gravy on top, right? Right now I have one song called Molly on Spotify that has 1,600 streams. It's only been a couple months. And I also have another song that's got 900 streams. I'm trying to get a second song to break the 1,000 mark. And if you can play my music on Spotify on my playlist and just let it go for a while, it will really help me, because I only need 33 more streams for this month to break 1,000. It would really mean a lot if I get because it'll let me be it will let the algorithm promote me, and I'll be heard by more people because of it. But start streaming my stuff today, put my playlist on, and it'll really help and push me over the edge, and I'd really appreciate it. I haven't really invested a whole lot into promotion, but I should be able to do quite good for myself if I do start putting a little bit of money into advertising my stuff. It'll help me a great deal if I can break 1,000 and do that. So just think about it. If you play some of my stuff and repeat or whatever, help me get these 33 streams and break 1,000. This guitar is a high action, and I'm trying to get a Martin that can be smoother. But I'm still not that good at guitar to where it matters really. methadone again. There was some illegal weapons used on a civilian crowd in Serbia recently. And it's a sonic weapon. It's for crowd control. And it's a very serious thing. These kind of weapons are not supposed to be being used at all. And to be used on a civilian protester is a huge thing. People need to be talking about it. It means something about we need to rethink what's happening in Europe if this is being done to civilians. And if that ever happened to protesters in America, it would be like a new 9/11. And if law enforcement is being given this kind of stuff, it has wild implications. It's going to require a rethinking of what we're allowing to happen. Coffee and cigarettes. That's what keeps me going. Coffee and cigarettes put a man on the moon. It's good enough for your grandfather. It's good enough for me. The silent generation lived to be 90. We're eating red meat, cigarettes, and coffee, stuff like that. So it's only this new generation that is allergic to everything and has so many health problems seemingly for no reason. It's got to be coming from our diet. And I've been encouraging everyone I know to plant a victory garden and growing their own stuff. Like that's a good way to control what you eat and have a direct influence on your health. People have said that ivermectin is what people need to be taking to make sure that you don't exacerbate a vaccine injury. And I think I've looked at it and I think it's a good thing, ivermectin. Like my family, they're MDs have told me it's just something for animals. But I've looked at peer-reviewed research from open source stuff, and I think there's more to it than that. But I'm not educated in specifically, or it's just my opinion. That's the kind of stuff. It seems to me that ivermectin has been hidden on purpose because it is so effective. It's something that Donald Trump recommended at the very beginning of the pandemic. That it was a cheap therapeutic that actually worked. So, I don't know. Just do your own research is all I can say. anyway, I've had fun. It's been relaxing talking and hanging out on the porch. I've been. My mom took me to Amelie's this morning. We had coffee together in Rock Hill, and I got a ham sandwich, and it was wonderful. It's just small stuff like that that makes me happy, and being able to jam on the porch. I like making videos and music. It's like really fun and awesome. And my creative projects are how I supplement my income because I'm on disability. So take it for what it is. Don't get too worked up over it. And if you need to text me and tell me how you feel, if it's offensive to you, I'm gonna be glad to talk to you about it. I'm a reasonable guy and considerate. So hit me up. We can collaborate. We can talk about what's going on. And this is just my opinion. So thanks for hanging out with me today. And don't be too worried about politics. We could easily deal with Iran no matter what. It should be a decision Congress makes. And if Congress makes that decision to go to war, I'll be fully supportive of it. It's just something we need to think about a little bit before we do. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Take care.